Greetings, I am Lies and I use she, her.
And I am Scandal and I use they, them.
And let's play a game together!
Alright.
Chapter 16, Coronation. Brainwashed by Vitalis and accompanied by Nicholas, Hugo unleashed his rats on Chateau d'Ombrage. Nicholas kills Arthur, but Amicia and Hugo, reunited once more, manage to kill Vitalis' henchmen. Not really. The group leave for the town in order to put an end to the Grand Inquisitor's madness. Except for we didn't really kill Nicholas, we just drove him underground.
No, they ate him.
He literally sunk into the ground and fell into a cavern.
I think that basically counts as eating. Also, why did you not mention the blacksmith? Excuse me, like, the blacksmith
was a big part of that chapter
like
and saved our actual whole butts.
So we haven't done a recording session with this for a while, but, like, dang.
Dang?
Oh, I forgot to put the butt forward.
Oh, yes, that's it. There's a...
You have to be careful.
Yes?
Hi.
Is a very gifted student.
I see.
Too bad he's forgotten who taught him everything he knows.
As
This
if...
place is so fun.
We're here to kill you, not listen to your speeches.
I see.
And yet look at you, walking towards
buddy.
me
I'm
like
so
lost
sorry, person.
sheep to their
wow.
Oh, more people.
He also mocking the shit out of you.
Give us back our mother.
Oh, what exactly? I still have things.
Why?
to
How are you an
teach
old
again.
man who's never had the power beforehand, other than basically you've done studies? Like, practical application, like, yes, study can help, but practical
You're
application
so
is something else.
touching.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank
why
you
do you know
for
how to
your
use it?
candor.
Do it. Oh, lovely.
I-
Bye, rats.
Do you hear them? The angel.
What?
What?
The what?
The angel of the
Oh, it's the
new
naked
world.
ones.
Get back.
Oh!
Hey, I saw it. Come on.
It's the, I mean, I thought they were naked before, now they look white.
Whoa! They're white rats?
No, I can help you.
I
can.
guess.
It's our blood, Melly. All right.
Except for it's not
Destroy him.
our blood, it's just his
him.
blood.
So this is just a condition that basically affects just him.
Alright, look at them fighting, it's like popcorn. Poor babies. So I guess the angels are the things that don't, that they don't care about the light.
They're not
Yeah.
stopping.
And then our rats are very sad and bouncing into the light.
Ready? Go on.
For reasons. This is a weird little, like, tide of things, like pixels fighting each other. To form a cluster, then send them at the masses of white rats. Destroy them. You're supposed to create the little, whoa, it's coming at you. Whoa, rats, rats, rats.
Nope.
Bye. I was like,
I'm
whoa.
trying to do something else and it clicked.
It's okay. It's okay.
Ah!
We have never fought this battle and I've never seen it before, but I'm like, that was one of those whirlwinds of rats, so you're gonna have to like rally your rats and create your own whirlwinds to fight apparently their whirlwinds, and that's what I'm hearing. So but we're gonna have to turn out some fire to protect our rats, it looks like. And then when we do that, the white rats are gonna rally into a pile, like that. There's a rat pile. And then we can use our rats, I hope. Alright guys, so this is it. My friend is going to try and figure out how to do this battle where you're throwing rats, like spirals at rat spirals.
Yes, we could do it.
To
All right.
see what happens, I guess. And to sort of look at them all just looking at you. Here comes another rat spiral. Lovely. I just feel kind of like this is just animal abuse.
Like
Throwing
kinda?
spirals of animals at each other and just bouncing them apart.
Come on.
Oh, here's more. Oh god.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. At least your rats seem to be infinite.
Sort of infinite? Yes.
That's nice. More goodbye. Oh, there's another one coming anyway. And I don't know if you're close
Can
enough to target it. I don't think so.
Whoop,
Okay,
let's
more
do this.
rats. I was gonna say, I'm gonna try and like support my friend here because
Like-
it looks like they've got a lot to think about. I imagine this is another one, the kind of boss fight that you would normally practice a few times. But I'm gonna see if I can support my friend and get them through it like this, second time here. Oh, they're like, you're gonna need to craft a lot of shit, dude.
Thank you.
All right, so wait for one more to come through, and then we'll see if we can put out that other fire. Because, like, for reasons. All right, this is a fascinating fight. She's like, my angels. Why
Like
would
you
you
call them
them
angels?
angels?
Why
That
not? He
sounds
sounds demented.
weird.
That's, I
Also,
think,
like, my babies, my angels, my lovely creatures. And I'm just like, oh, there's rats.
yeah, it's fine.
Alright, it's fine. We got rats. And again, I'm really glad that you seem to have infant rats. Is that Mom in a cage over there?
Yes.
Oh, that's real tasteful,
Mom,
my bro.
mom in a cage.
Real tactful. Rats?
Rats? Hello?
No rats.
No, why did that not work?
They
Excuse me? Everybody saw that was yellow and highlighted. Why didn't that work?
Maybe your rats are running out and we don't understand that they are. And
I
you're
don't
only going to be
understand
able
this
to
at
move them,
all.
use them as you're moving forward kind of thing. Maybe that's going to be a thing, is that you have to be ever advancing. Don't forget to craft more too. Otherwise, you're going to run out of rats in a certain area. That might be a thing.
Maybe?
I can do
I was
it.
just say,
Ready? Go on, Hugo. It's our only chance.
yeah, maybe that's the thing. Just be more aggressive. Advance forward harder.
Probably.
Advance harder. But you do have that one group of supplies that you might need. I don't know.
Alright, so.
Let's say crafting. But there's not a whole lot of fire to put out. So this should hold you, I would think.
I don't know if they're gonna reignite them, is my concern.
I don't think the white rats can ignite fire. Okay, rats. Rats. Come on. Yes, just in time. Okay, run forward. Do it. Nope,
Nope.
more rats. Like, plow forward with your rats. And move closer to the other light. We could do this. Because I think the sort of thing is you're running out of rats near you somehow. And that you're going to have to... There's one way out there.
No.
You can read your heart? What? Okay, fire. We could do this. We got
Alright,
this,
got
guys.
it,
We got it.
got it.
We can get this fire. Maybe. And then rats. Real fast. Go!
Ah! No! God, that's so fast! See, that's why I can't plow ahead, because they get too close to me. If I'm too close to the line of the white rats, they just eat me.
All right, well then try doing the fire as quick as you can and see what happens. We'll try focusing on that one. Hey guys, we got this. This is the end.
This is fascinating.
Like the end of everything here, and we're gonna just do what we can. All right, so we got one, and then there's one pile of rats coming at us. And as soon as we get that one, maybe we can get the second fire.
Come on.
All right, concentrate the rats in the same area. Yes, to form a cluster. All right, cluster, go! And if it was easier to switch between these things, that'd be nice.
It's a little awkward,
Aye,
to be
fire,
honest.
fire. Here we go. It is a little awkward. Like, I'm watching my friend use this, like, diagram thingy. It is not, like...
There's also a lot of them, and you can't just now select just between those two. You're basically just screwed.
Right, because it's going to try and walk you through other things. Okay, there's one more way out there, and then I would do the fire immediately. Okay, go, fire, go. Like, and bye. Because, yeah, when it's before, they would go through a lot faster. And then, okay, so we got rats again. Oh, this is an insane fight, my bros. Oh, there's fire from the roof.
Yeah, that's...
Lovely. Thanks. All right, so we got to fight these and then get more fire. So they weren't going to relight them. He's just going to bring down more. All right, do it. Get the next one. We could do this. And it's not a pile yet, but God, the weird, like, hopping, like, popcorn experience
Why
of the
did
rats
you... Oh, you didn't miss. Okay.
is insane. No, it didn't miss. Like, they're just like a weird, like static wave kind of thing, and it's wild, rats. Okay, here we go.
Come on. Nope,
Aye.
thank you.
Maybe you do have to back up to gather more. The little ones that stand on things and stuff, it's very charming. All right, get one more, and we can maybe put out that next one. Yes! Oh, there's two more. Damn it. Here are more waves of these white rats. Spinning away. The whirling dervishes of rats. The ratvishes.
Sounds about right.
I imagine there's going to be more things falling
Alright.
from the ceiling. I'm just guessing. Yay. Why would you call them hyenas though? But I really thought they were literally hairless rats that we saw before, not white
Come
ones.
on.
I do think this is hilarious, this visual of like good and evil sort of directly fighting each other this way. I'm expecting another thing to fall from the roof.
I am too.
Oh, hang on.
Hugo! Amicia, he must not abuse his
What happened to your
power.
poor
We're going
I mean,
hands?
he's
I
been-
still wondered about your damn hands.
Oh, sling. Oh, it's in the cutscene. You don't have
Yeah,
to do
I
it.
know, I
Oh
don't
god.
have
Oh.
Oh.
What is
What?
that?
Take care of it.
Oh!
Oh.
Ah! Okay.
Hey! We're gonna
Hi.
put her in the rats. Don't put her in the rats.
You feel it too, don't you?
No.
But it
Maybe.
scares you.
The gift
The
of
true
self?
power. The gift of self.
What?
What?
Is he gonna be a rat pile? He's gonna turn into the rat king, it's fine.
Whoa. Is this boss phases?
I think
What
this
the
is boss phase. That was a
fuck?
save point. Alright, pull your rats in if you can. Whoa. Whoa, whatever that is, that's bad news. That is a tower of rats.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't do jack squat. What?
I think you were supposed to run your rats at him, but it's okay because we
I
saved
don't
it up
have
closer.
Hugo.
Oh, Hugo's
I don't
gone?
have him, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Then throw like the explosion thing at the rats and blow up the tower.
Oh, sorry,
whoa.
was it? Do I use Luminosa?
Because
Or do I
it's
just
not
use
the light.
Oh
it's
no,
the
no,
thing that blows up the
it's
rats.
the fire.
Right? Yeah, it's the one that just is the rat begone like explosion thing. The one you have 3 of, I think. That's the thingy. Because the fire doesn't hurt them. What? Oh, it just falls. You just have to avoid. Oh no.
What?
Maybe you have to avoid it in the other black rats.
But I was in the other black rats. When I went off to the side, these are black rats.
But that's what I mean. But it still fell on top of you. So you have to be in them and not let it fall on top of you. So it's gonna try and fall on you, and you need to be in rats to be safe. Run!
I don't. What?
Then try blowing it up. That's all I got, my friend.
I got nothing too.
Like the whole, when you have those little areas of rats that you've blown up all the rats, try that. That's the one. Throw that on him, like right now. Or just keep running that way. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, okay, you just have to run away from the fucking towers then. Run that way. Maybe. Back up. Yes, okay.
Oh shit, where do you expect me to go?
I don't know. Look, it says. And you do what? What's that fucking button supposed to mean?
But you're supposed to attack him. Oh!
With what?
What?
Attack him with what though? With fire? With your slingshot? With, like, he's unratted, so just slingshot him. Yes?
Got him!
Good. Now he's gonna do piles of rats again. Can you shoot him again? Can you shoot him again? No. Okay. And then you have to do another round of this.
Right, okay.
So it's like dodge it and stay in the black rats when you dodge it. So like be near the edge when he aims and then run into the other black rats. Okay. And it's probably like 3 of them. Oh, this is so weird. So unnatural for a person who has. Well, what's that? Who has owned rats? This is so unnatural. Like holy crap. Oh, light.
Say what? No.
Oh,
Shit.
damn. Damn.
Shit.
Bye.
Whoa! What is this?
Doing great. This is good. We got this. Like you are making progress. Just stick with it. You are figuring it out. Okay, so be ready eventually to put fire out, but also just stay in these rats and avoid the towers.
Go like this
and run them off that way, and be like, I could just keep getting in the black rats and get away from the towers, and then we'll get to hit them once, and we can do this. All right, guys, we're gonna figure this out, my friend. You're gonna figure it out. Just keep running that way.
I'm gonna run into rats if
it's okay, and then run back again as far as you can go.
Come on.
I know you're hungry.
Soon you shall eat.
Excuse me, sir.
It's okay. They're not coming for you. They're just moving back to him. They're moving back out of the rats. So all those areas of white rats are leaving, going back to him. All right, can we do this? Come on, bro. That's so weird. The flying rats is so.
Oh, we didn't do it in time.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, there's gonna be one more, and yes.
So we missed that one because I wasn't sure what we were doing.
That's okay.
So.
Let's see, and then this way. Yeah.
No.
Yes, good. And there'll be one more round.
Nope, it's just 2, and then you have to do this.
And you have to throw a rock in there.
Once as soon as Hugo does this. What? It's not working. So it is that little prompt is popping up to have Hugo attack him because I can't control any of this crap.
Okay.
So it's not working.
All right. Well, let's try again. We can do this. Into the rats. Yay.
Come on.
Return to your master. Right. So he calls it, and then look. What do you do when you look? Because it's like, look how.
I can't. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh, do I have to like put the rats like over here or something?
Or maybe.
I don't look.
Wait, he's saying lead them away from the middle. Is it like rats smell in a different place?
Oh, do I have to walk towards the rats?
Maybe.
Because they're like blind. Thank you for this thing is not giving me any direction.
It's alright, we don't know what we're doing. We're gonna learn together, dudes. Like, I don't know. Oh, there's more supplies over in that corner, too.
There's always more supplies.
So many more supplies. I don't know. Try throwing a rock at the pile, maybe? Because there was something that you did different the one time.
I don't know what I did.
Yeah,
the fun
no
thing
idea.
about like the game not explaining what is going on and I can't get near him
is I don't know what happened, what I did. All these corpses in here. Okay, so go back towards him or something, or okay. There's his rats. There's Hugo's rats, And that's what did it.
Okay.
So when you ran back to the middle, then Hugo sent his rats. I guess?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, and you can only hit him once.
Which is stupid.
Yeah, you should be able to hit him again. It's okay. And then you need to do the whole round again, but he's going to drop the fire. So switch to your fire one. Yeah, I think.
Nope. Yes.
All right, watch out for the tower. Because I think he's about to drop it on you. Yep.
Yeah, okay. I can't.
No, it's okay, it's
This
okay.
is so slow.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
No,
I think,
this is really actually annoying to go through this over and over and over
and
again.
I appreciate that, but for me, not holding the control and like now knowing how to trigger the phase is really helpful. And also then you know that the fire's coming, so that'll be a thing. So it'll be like, hold to sprint. Yeah, we don't want to sprint yet. We want to start falling first, dork. Okay, now it's just the two, and then we look and run back to the middle so he can do his. Right?
Hello? Thank you.
Like Hugo had his.
Hugo!
And now it's not there. There's Hugo's. There's Hugo's.
Go, go,
Is
go,
it
go.
working? Is it working? Yes!
Got it.
Good! The poor rats in this case, like, holy crap. Okay, if you're gonna grab supplies, grab them right now. Otherwise, you're gonna have to dodge a rat tower. I think we can do this. I think my friend can time this so we can do it. All right, rat tower, here we come. And it should be two more again, and then we should be able to do it. All right, this is such a wild fight of, like, this thing. Yeah, and then across to the other
What
side.
happened to the...
It's not gonna come until he drops two of them on you, as far as I know. I say, or find you. They will find you. Okay, sure they'll find me. There it is. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Yes, watch out for the swirling white rats. There we go. And then this is Hugo again. Come on, Hugo, send it to the
Smack
center.
him.
Send your rats in, please. Do we
Fine.
need to?
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes. And we get round two. The furthest we've got so far.
Hey!
Yes, my friend is getting this. All
That
right.
is so close to like getting my ass beat. Though.
I would expect more fire again because it sounds like it'd be stupid like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, but yeah, definitely prepare to dodge the tower.
God,
Oh, what
what?
is that? Oh, is this something different?
What is the difference?
Oh God. Okay, no, it's just a regular tower. It's just a tower. Okay, okay, we're okay. Oh God.
Come on.
So bad. So bad. Okay. Yeah, just hide over in that corner and whoa, right rats, right rats.
I noticed.
Toes. Toes. Oh God. There it is. Shit.
I can't. I'm like,
Bye.
Well,
Maybe
I guess I had more space than I thought I did. But damn, how are
You
you
did.
fucking supposed to do?
Or
start-
it's possible that you can get and have the
This is
tower fall over
deeply
on that
annoying.
side and then move over to the other side again. So like get one to fall way over there or way over there. And then you can move to the other side.
I mean,
of
not when
rats.
they're like trying to chew my face off coming out of the ground.
But yeah, there's a lot of
Because that
space
one goes
back there.
faster.
All right, and then over here. Oh God. Oh Lordy. Okay, and then Hugo maybe? Yes! Go Hugo, go! Guys, this is quite a fight. I hope
this is a
I hope you are rooting with us and this is a thing because holy crap. But really? Amicia, really?
Amicia!
Amicia!
Fucking shoot him in
Thank
the
you.
eyeball, please.
Hit him! Die, jerk. But yeah, there's a good amount of room over here, even though it seems like there's not. And at least the white rats aren't behind you in this area. So yeah, just try and stage them out, and you might not even have to worry about the brazier, except for to get it out of the way for Hugo. Because that's the only reason it needs to get out of the way, is so Hugo can send his, otherwise they can't go. Because like, he can't walk around it for reasons. That's fine. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe?
You guys can be there, that's fine. You won't come over that far.
Okay.
2.
There's the brazier. And...
No! 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 Shit!
Dang it!
Fuck! What? No! This is too difficult to arrange. I'm like,
All right, friend. Friend,
what?
would you like to fast forward until we hit the next boss phase?
We're going to have to.
All right, guys, we're going to do this. We're going to fast forward until we hit the next boss phase, and we are going to show you what happens, okay? And I will let my friend concentrate.
Oh my god. it?
Yes?
Yes?
Oh my god, is this it?
Is this? Do we got
Oh,
it?
watch out for the. Yeah, yes,
Yeah,
you
got
guys
it?
are going.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this should be the last. This should be round
This should be
3, so
it?
this should be different. This should be one more round, and we should have it.
Do it.
Yes.
Is he done?
Is it one more round? The rats ran away.
What are we?
The rats ran away. Hold on.
Is he dead?
Yes! My friend
Oh my
did it! Oh my god, good job!
Oh my god!
That was such an experience. Oh, bye. That dude took 3 whole rocks to the head. His hat protect him a lot. Is that canon? That the Pope hat is protective.
No, oh, it could be.
I-
Save him from assassin. Oh.
Angry. Oh, your cracks are gone.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's gone. And the
Oh,
other rats
corpses
left 2?
It's over.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa.
why your cracks be gone?
I don't know.
That is
Does
also
it instantly heal your blood to... Well, he's not dead yet. So,
So-
to do something.
I.
Now dead? Oh yes, he will sneer as he dies. That will be
He
the
do that
thing.
tiny smile.
I give you a look. That fixes everything.
Absolutely. And then he shits himself aggressively.
Sometime that happened.
Yeah. Sorry, I think you didn't want to know about what happens when you die.
I say, and it depends on the body, but for
I
the
know.
most part, rigor does create uncontrolled spasms in all the muscles, so you
Yeah.
exit a lot of things. Wait, that's the end of the game?
Wait, that's the end?
We don't get a resolution to the story? Do they get their mom
At all?
back? I guess she was on the floor with the other 2, I guess. Also, where did all the rats go?
What?
Don't we still have a plague? That's the end of it?
What?
What? We didn't
What?
even get to reunite with our mom, and neither did Hugo get to reunite with his mom.
Alright, now I have $1 million question.
What's that?
Is it not successful because we didn't collect all the items?
Would there
Does this
be
game
more
require-
story if you got it all? I don't know.
Oh my god, you gotta realize
I wanted more
nearly
answers.
spent 40 minutes, y'all, trying to...
Like, I wanted to know more about, like, what... I guess the only explanation of the macula is that it is the macula. But, like, I wanted more explanation of, like, what fixes it or makes it, like, better. There's a weird experience of... And this guy gets knocked senseless-ish.
Oh, I can
Hold
skip.
to skip. Yeah, but there could be something important. Who knows?
I
I don't know.
don't know. I also
Wait,
don't-
if it says hold to skip, where does it go? They did motion cap performance for this? Whoa. I didn't know that was motion capture. That explains some of the movement. Like, to me.
Yeah, some of it being kind of
I don't
awkward.
know. Do you want to skip it and see if there's something else there?
As far as I understood, there was a different ending, but now I'm kind of like, wait, if you have to get everything, is that the way you get the ending? So sorry, I just was trying to figure out where we were going.
Like how much longer the game was.
Yeah.
And people said, like, the one guide we looked at said there was another chapter.
Yeah,
And-
or something else to deal with. So I'm like,
And I don't know. Special thanks. Maybe that's the end of it. Like, there's
Maybe?
the fire and the smoke, but, like, I don't... That seems like a really fast and incomplete resolution to your story. And by the way, then that guy died. Okay, but what about, like, all his followers in the... Wait, there is a chapter. There is a chapter for each other.
Each other.
Chapter... Wait.
What?
Okay, that's the end of chapter trophy, I would imagine.
Oh, see, here's
Coronation?
another chapter. That says, like, what?
You get crowned as the Rat Prince?
I am the Rat King.
The Rat
Excuse
Prince.
you?
It's
The Rat
okay.
of the Kings, the King of the Rats.
Okay, for each other. Cool?
Neat?
Whatever that is?
I guess?
Because I was going to say, that feels like a very unsatisfying end to that game, basically, of going, but, like, you're saying that the entire Inquisition is over because that one dude died? Or did he actually eat and feed all of his followers to the rats?
Ooh.
Every single one of his followers. 3 days later. 3 days later. Oh my
All
god.
right, let's go.
3
Yes.
days
That's all
later.
Days.
All right, my friend.
But we're at the end of the game, so I don't see any reason why to stop.
Then let's do it.
All right, so I'm like, I unfortunately, my
taste of the
friend,
king
as
now.
much as you got it.
We need to
what
find
we
a
can
new
do.
castle.
We have to leave the
What?
region first.
All right, so where's all the rat stuff? You don't clean up mounds of rat fungus in 3 days and get rid of all the corpses,
Yeah.
like across the entire country. Or is this somewhere we've
Are you
never
able
been
to go
before?
home?
Hello,
Yes.
dead chicken.
Hello,
The nest
chicken.
is
Yep,
still
pluck the
there,
chicken.
but
That's a really shiny cauldron. But
Hello.
like,
for good.
Oh,
Try your hand at shooting.
how do we know all the rats are gone for good?
Right, Amicia?
Wait,
I
are those
sure.
dinosaurs?
Let's do it.
Those are
have a go.
dinosaurs.
I mean, they're chickens.
No, the little wooden
The rule is
things.
simple.
Oh,
Those are
6
dinosaurs.
stones, 6
they?
possible shots.
Oh, they're bunnies.
Try
No,
and shoot
long-tailed
as
bunnies.
many targets as possible.
I don't. Rats? Oh, they're rats.
They're rats.
They're rats.
Freaking hell, they're rats.
Did you?
They're
Amicia,
rats.
did you not want to do it?
Ready. Go on, Amicia.
Okay, I was like,
I
what?
think you would. Of all the things you'd want to, you've shot a lot of rats. You should be shooting a rat.
Right?
Honestly, a sling is a pretty unusual. Oh wow, there's like 5 of them. There's a pretty unusual weapon. I think it would be interesting, like a carnival game kind of thing to get.
Right.
And then everyone has to know how to use a sling to even
4,
play. 5 up there in the window.
5.
How many
I think
are
it said we had 6.
up
Where's the 6th
on the
one?
rooftop?
Up on the rooftop, click, click, click.
Nope.
Down with the chimney and old Saint Nick.
Then look
Where's the
lower.
other one? Where does it go?
Behind the chicken. Oh, there it is. There's climbing into the chicken coop.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Yes.
like into the chicken coop.
Oh,
It's gonna
through
go eat
his
the
head.
chickens.
Yep,
Yep.
through the child's
You know how
head.
to do
It's
it.
good.
You
You
want
want
an
an apple?
And all due
Oh
respect.
my
And-
god.
Sure.
Amicia, well done.
Have an apple. Eat like an asshole.
I guess.
Yay!
Is he actually gonna get to eat food now?
Hi.
He hasn't eaten food since like chapter 3.
I know. We just don't eat food in this game.
Oh my god, he finally
Hey,
gets to
we're
eat again. I'm so happy.
Hooray! Hugo is a walking corpse.
Yeah, like none of you have slept for days or something. It's fine.
I've never seen a fair before.
Why are you holding a
This is
fair
waiting
3
for us.
days later?
We should
How
be
did
getting
news
back.
travel that fast? You guys literally don't have cell phones
Sure.
or phones at
We
all.
can't stay long.
Duck. That's a duck.
That's
That's a duck.
That is a duck.
That's a duck.
That
Hello,
duck is like,
duck.
"Whoa, hello, duck.
Life leaves us in peace.
Aye, okay,
People
people will
will
come
come
back
back
eventually.
So is it true? You're going to deliver
I
grain?
can't, not while
3
this is
days since I've
going,
seen
because
a
they're
rat.
talking.
We have to get back
Like,
to work.
I appreciate
Look at the
you.
chickens.
You have the
She
timing
ain't
down,
going
but
to
I
be built
cannot.
anymore. What a misery.
Precisely.
What misery.
The nobles, the lords. Do you think they'll get their hands dirty?
Doing what?
Never. But they do have money.
Do they?
And if they want to eat, they'll have to pay us a lot more.
Oh, are we
Okay.
saying we've solved wage inequality?
I'm telling you.
And we've made a fair
everything
trade
will
system
change.
because of the plague?
Rats were
Right?
necessary
Are we
evil.
just gonna move on then to capitalism?
The
which will
rats-
destroy the world in a different way?
The rats were the coronavirus and they're gonna create equality. Oh my god.
All right.
Okay,
So these guys
we're just like they think they've overthrown inequality, and the rats were an evil that did this. That's cool. They also we are the nobles they're talking about. Do you realize?
Yeah, I
that
know
we-
that like if you don't reinstate people, they will not continue to oppress you slash extort you.
I mean, you haven't
Oh,
gone that
okay,
way.
that was the
Yeah,
way.
it's this way.
Okay, I was like, is there more?
My friend gonna get lost.
I'm gonna get
inside the
lost in about
forge.
5 seconds.
It's
fine.
okay.
Look at
We can do
stuff.
this. You
I'm
don't
also
actually
just,
need to like grab materials anymore.
Right?
Or
Where's
invade people's
the
houses.
sadness
That's a large
about, like, your
goose. I don't know. I'm also like,
Oh no.
oh, that's the young boy. People know who he
You just
is.
can't come in.
But why?
Because you can. That's why.
Hi.
Is there a problem?
Look, the problem is a kid and his sister are wanted around here.
Ah.
By important people. We just don't want any trouble here. You
I was
understand?
gonna say there's still
can see
powers.
very
that-
Yeah,
I was gonna say I would be amazed if
we
everything
have
just
to
went
go.
away.
yeah, I would too.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But the
Actually,
fair. Come on.
fair. You don't get to go to it.
Aye, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, stop for 2 seconds. Tell me how in like ancient times you would have any ability to discern, like most people barely could read. Like most people could not read, let alone also like having people who are like, I'm skilled at artistry for a child that I've never seen before.
Well,
Do
the
they
thing
have
is they might have
exacting
just had someone.
descriptions?
No, they probably just, which is why they didn't know who you were. They probably just had someone come through town and, as a crier, announce, "We're looking for a brother and sister. If you see anything suspicious, let us
Hey,
know."
Hugo.
Right.
Like that's usually how that
The
works.
first one to arrive at the cart wins 20 apples.
Oh my god, the only food you'll ever eat is apples.
You'll never beat me. Right, Slug?
Oh god, are we gonna race?
Oh yeah?
And where's your mom,
Then on
by the
3.
way?
One.
Like, what are you guys doing? Like, is everybody else holed up in the old castle somewhere? Did I miss that part? You would not have produce that survived that thing
I'm
that
right
well.
behind you.
Those pumpkins were destroyed. Also, again, how did you get rid of all the rat stuff that quickly? Did it just disapparate?
I also love the fact that a small child that has
alright.
legs that are way
You won.
smaller than our own is able to actually beat us in this regard.
Of course.
So actually,
I think you're letting him win.
yeah, I think so.
I think Amicia's letting
But
him win.
Amicia, so I have run with Amicia a lot. That was Amicia's top speed.
Oh, never
That,
mind.
that was you're going to lose no matter what.
I see. So, is mom
We
in
made
the
it,
cart?
Lucas. Do
Ah.
you have everything? The St. John's wort, the hawthorn, all of it.
No, we don't have anything because we
Wait,
didn't
actually,
shop.
Did we shop? Wait, is that what you're saying?
Amicia,
We help Mom.
There, Mom.
why are
She
you
should be
looking at me like
extremely
that?
bruised looking,
Melly
I
looked
would
at
guess.
me the same way. Then she left. Because she doesn't like me anymore.
Well,
Hugo, she had other things to do.
you're lying to him again.
That's not true. But it doesn't matter.
Like, you should stop lying to your...
Yeah, by now.
I appreciate that you're trying to protect him, but it's like, you've now murdered people together, and I guess you might be trying to spare him more things,
Is she
but
going
like,
to
you could be
sleep
like,
much
Melee
longer?
is grieving.
She has to get her
Leave her
strength
be.
back. With the help she bought, she'll soon be back on her feet. All right.
They weren't feeding her, you know. Dungeons are harsh.
Yeah, dungeon's super harsh.
Also, is she going to sleep much longer? I assume you're only asking that because, you know, he put her to sleep medicinally.
Hugo,
What was
What?
that gesture?
do you think I'm pretty?
Oh,
You're ugly.
I guess I'm rocks
Really
or
ugly.
something. I'm not sure.
I guess.
Ugly
Where did we get this
me.
cart even?
I
You
don't
look
know.
like a big fat
Or a
fly.
horse?
Maybe we just sort
Your
of
own sister. Oh,
requisitioned
such
it?
a slur.
From
on
dead
my
people?
that don't exist.
Also, like-
I'm also like, really, the entire landscape was brutalized by rats.
And like
this is
covered
so
in corpses,
clear.
where I'm like, where are we? The idea though that there's still powers that be that are looking for us, and that there's still, it didn't like, you know, change everyone and everything
Right?
just because we killed the dude.
Yeah.
The fly is attacking me. Okay, that's kind of cute.
Aw.
But like, yeah, I don't know where all the rat stuff went. That's insane.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I guess you're not nobility anymore. You're gonna have to make a new life for yourself with basically a couple of young men and. Oh, for a second there, I thought the heavy drums were like more rats bursting out of the ground.
I'm gonna be like,
ah! That's the end of everything.
I'm also like, so what happened? Does he not have the access to the macula anymore? Why would it go away?
Well, and that's the thing is like, once the other dude was a little bit more hurt, suddenly his rats ran away, and then Hugo's ran away as well. So there was a level of doing some amount of damage to, but not killing the Inquisitor dude that made suddenly something get knocked off
Right.
kilter, and then the rats all left.
Yes,
well,
I
you're
won't-
welcome.
Big kisses to all.
Oh my
the
god,
Slobo
kisses
Studios
from the
new
game!
babies.
Yum, yum, yum.
Aw.
All the French babies.
Yes.
Many French babies.
Magnifique.
Okay, well that was an interesting game for sure.
Wow.
But like, I'm not sure what I think of that ending. I do like the fact, like I said, that you're still wanted. That there are still people going, no, we didn't destroy all of the entire power structure by killing one person.
What if it's a translation issue? Like they couldn't decide between first and third and whatever threshold.
Oh,
like,
with the
because
thresholds for the
they
macula?
weren't clear about it.
Maybe that's why that happened, and it was like, translating it to English turned it a little bit into he's passing the first threshold. He hasn't passed the first threshold. This
He's
will
at
help
the
him.
third threshold.
This will help him through the third, the first threshold. He's in the third threshold, that kind of thing. But yeah, why did making the priest very uncomfortable with rocks to the head suddenly send everything away and make Hugo lose his veiny experience?
Right?
Because and then the dude died and nothing else changed. But basically,
I mean, I appreciate that in that sense they didn't just go, oh, by killing this one guy, you've solved all your problems.
like I said, I like
Like,
that too. I don't
because
know how you cleaned up the countryside though. Like, where are we?
Right? Yeah, because I have been deeply frustrated by stories that kind of go, hi, this systemic, large, overarching issue. It's just the one person, we beat them and it solves all the problems.
Yeah.
And you're like, it doesn't, though. And it's been more and more frustrating as I've become, older over, my exposure to like society and culture and how things actually work.
Oh, yeah.
And I appreciate it when games and all, especially like stories, are like, hey, by the way, there's still more to do. Like, because your story, I feel like a lot of them, they feel like they end almost now prematurely. Like you're going like, and now, like we accomplished the relationship. Oh my god, the one dude did so many voices. Mark,
That's
Lord
a lot
Nicholas.
of there's a lot of
like,
voices.
Dang, okay.
It's okay. But no, I'm just like the whole game was really interesting. I think I wanted a little more explanation of the magic of the rats. Like not how to control them because, magic psychic rat powers, but like how their weird nest fungus worked.
Right?
And why they had a weird nest fungus. And if they were breeding like white rats to combat the
Hevelyn
black
Ranjon.
rats. That's a great name.
Like Audrey.
No, some of these names are really good. I've been reading them.
Emmanuel
And I'm just
Grady.
like, and the idea,
Grady.
I like the fact that we get to see basically his organization disown him,
German
though.
performers.
Yes!
Hey, that's
Because I
super
did
cool.
like that we get to see another
Yeah.
bishop in there going, what you're doing is inappropriate. But I'm like, how do you clean up 100,000 bodies from the landscape? Like, we
If
watched
not-
across fields of war-torn everybody, let alone, like, buildings were destroyed from
Right.
rat gook and stuff. And it's like, it almost looks like we traveled to an area where the rats had never been at
At
all,
all.
except for everyone there was going, look, see, let's take care of the rats. And I'm going, you wouldn't have functioning gardens unless the rats had never been over here. You just heard about it in the distance kind of thing. But again, like, so interesting stuff there. But yeah, I like that your problems aren't solved. However, that's not a very hopeful ending. Not like you need to have one, but it feels like their story's not over. There's a whole other set of struggles to get through where you have no adult males in your party.
Right? I mean, they're not exactly always necessary.
To be
but it's
economically sound in the implied time.
In the time frame, yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, Lucas might be old enough to get an apprenticeship, kind of.
I mean, he
thing.
was in
I mean, he
one.
was in one, but
Yeah.
he'd have to get a different one or find another alchemist.
Yeah.
Unless
I don't
he's
know.
gonna like sell his potions to people, and you're all gonna live off of him.
That could be a fun same backpack.
A same
backpack.
Oh god, he becomes a wandering potion seller.
Yes.
I imagine he would set up a stationary alchemy. Also, like, your mom could be the alchemist, but people wouldn't want to like respect her, usually women,
Ooh,
as the
yeah,
alchemist on her
during
own.
the time.
So Lucas could be the front for that if they wanted to.
Though it depends really on your era. There have been discussions of actually sometimes women were highly respected.
being
depending
more
on their
successful
field.
in
Yeah.
different areas. It would just be if everyone knew her name. You guys would all have to get new
Yeah.
identities. Knights?
So yeah, knights. Yep. That is a
What did that
trophy.
chapter have to do with knights at all?
I have no idea.
Maybe it's because you killed the rats. I mean, the cardboard rats.
I don't know. But
Hey!
hey!
That was it, dude.
Wow, you guys. I guess that is it.
Okay,
What
so
are
that
they-
was fascinating. Like, I liked that we played it together and it wasn't quietly in the dark, because I feel like this game would have been really creepy that way.
Right.
So it didn't feel as much like a horror game as like a horrifying game kind
Right.
of thing. As just going, wow, this is deeply uncomfortable.
All right.
I don't know if we can go back and get these guys. I imagine we can.
actually. So the chapter select, I've been looking at that for a bit. You can actually pick other chapters and you can pick other things up.
Oh,
So it shows you
can
what
go
you're
back
missing.
and find them, but you're gonna have to fight all the dudes again.
Yes.
Ugh.
But like if you finish the chapter, it will save that and then it will just add this to your file.
Okay.
So
So
I
I
will say,
imagine-
based off my experience, this game is interesting. I will be completely honest though, like playing this game for an audience, if you're going to do so, is some of the most frustrating gameplay I think I've ever done. I will admit, I have been incredibly frustrated with this game.
I was gonna say, watching my friend with it and stuff like that, I also would tend to say that the story comes to a damn halt. So this game is really narrative driven, and just in a review sense here, the really hard boss fights that you suddenly encounter with very little explanation. Like, they did build us up with the skills of being able to dodge out of the way, knowing rats come out of the ground, being able to create, whorls of rats, if you will, but not knowing what the, like, basically stages of the boss fight were and stuff, and also in the various other areas trying to solve the puzzles and things, it brought the narrative to such a halt
Right.
that sometimes it felt like basically an experience of like what is it, like poor pacing.
Right.
Not because it would be paced poorly if you just mowed through it, but because suddenly having different difficult things slowed down the story so much sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you're a real strong gamer and you can just sort of mow through things fairly easily without a lot of practice because you game things all the time, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
But for somebody who's more of like a novice gamer, and especially who isn't really familiar with the types of controls they use on here.
I was going to say, tank controls are incredibly, like, I don't know how to describe it, because she's not exactly, like, the controls for Amicia and the other characters aren't exactly tank controls, but it's very clunky, and it's very awkward, like, people don't turn, it's not the kind of, basically, gaming I'm used to. So, some of
there's a
my
bit-
background is basically, like, I'm used to playing a lot more action-adventure, like, role-playing games, more or less. So, like, I grew up playing things like Kingdom Hearts, like, that was the big games that I finished, like, and I've started and stopped several different Final Fantasies just because they do or don't have time. I played, like, Dragon Age. I have plenty of other ones on my shelf.
You played Diablo a lot.
I played Diablo. But it's just like, so this is, like, again, it doesn't necessarily mean that the game itself is bad, but even for me kind of going through it, it feels like, due to how clunky it really can be and how much you have to go around like a little wheel, and there's so many things eventually in your wheel, it's just too much sometimes.
So what's
And
in the extras?
But it could also be exacerbated, like I said, by the fact that it's just the codex. That's just what I was looking
that's
at.
it.
It doesn't
Damn.
matter.
I thought
And
there
then there's
was
also,
more.
you can look at the credits again.
Right.
So it's not really necessary.
That's okay. But
So
yeah.
I can't tell if it just basically was mostly exacerbated by the fact, number one, we have some technical limitations where we have to only record in like 20-minute bits.
Yes.
So that can cause some problems. So I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to sort of play it again and see what my experience is by itself.
Yep, just playing it
But
straight through.
because really, like, those limitations, even so that they caused basically the interaction with the game as they might have, seemed to really, for me, kill a lot of the story, because when you're literally sitting there going through really hard sections over and over and over and over and over again, like, I don't know how to convey to you the level of sheer frustration
Here.
for how the game grinds to a halt.
I would say my friend was in some of the areas that we fast forwarded to deal with stuff, was just screaming explicatives at the screen, going, this is too damn hard. And it's not only that the skill is hard, because of course skill is a thing you have to gain. People get good and stuff.
Right.
But there's a level of just not knowing what the puzzle is, so not even knowing which skill to gain at first. And so it's like you're trying to gain the skill or execute the skilled thing while figuring out what the hell you're supposed to be doing. And a lot of it was a very step-by-step sort of puzzle thing of like, you figured out step 1, then you learn the skill for step 1, then you start to move to steps 2, and then you have to figure out what step 2 is. And so like even like our good blacksmith pushing the cart kind of thing, it was going, okay, you're not actually supposed to specifically shoot the archers on the walls. But part of me wonders if there was a trophy for doing it somehow, because that'd be like a thing. I was gonna say, but that you're supposed to like do the guys coming at you, but then that there's these particular waves and directions they're coming from, so you have to plan on that and also dodge the archers kind of thing. And it's also like some of the puzzles we were figuring out, we were screaming at Lucas being like, oh my god, the guard kind of thing, or like knocking down the towers. Like the puzzles are interesting, but trying to figure out the puzzle and then gain the skill to execute it, and each of them being mini stepped puzzles, made it really challenging, because you had to go back to the beginning of the puzzle every time.
Right, and so that gets really frustrating. It's like, it's not very forgiving in that sense, like it can be. But like, say for example, that last boss fight, right, with Vitalis, there was a big problem where it seemed like actually in between the second and third stages, like literally the fight changed. Like, there was an element of where I was like, okay, I know how far the giant rat towers, how far they spread out. Like, I was down to pretty much what I thought I pretty much had. And as soon as I would get into that round, I would die over and over and over again.
Because it seemed like because they suddenly exploded wider.
Yeah, and I was like, what's going on? And I thought I would go wider, and I didn't know where I was. It was just, so there's some weird things where I'm like, I couldn't tell if it was me, or if it was something about the way that the engine was working, or that was just a characteristic of the fight.
When we had that experience where, basically Hugo wasn't triggering, we figured out that if you dropped one of the white towers or the angel rat towers into the actual walkway, he couldn't send his rats. So that's why the boss cycle wouldn't trigger.
Right.
And that took a little while to figure out. And again, it is puzzles. So it's interesting that it's puzzles, but again, your story doesn't move very smoothly, and I feel like the game and its story is, even though I liked the story, it was interesting, is stretched out, or basically like inflated for time a lot by having sort of awkward puzzles.
Right.
Because it is your skill fight mixed with your puzzle of how to even do this fight.
And sometimes it feels like the escalation is way too high.
Right.
Like, so even just the beginning of the game, learning how to run with 2 people was a nightmare. Like, we really did. We cut out where I died anywhere from 10 to 20 plus times.
It was pretty bad.
Like, I just kept dying because I couldn't
figure out how to do it.
And
finally we looked up like online to see if, there was a different way to do it, and everyone's just like we found like 5 different reviews. They're like, yeah, you just run through this, it's really easy. And we're like, run how?
Yeah, like I don't.
And then my friend had to figure out that if like you run sideways into Hugo at all, it slows you down.
Yeah.
So you have to have him at a certain angle, sort of behind you.
Which is interesting. I'm not saying that that's necessarily bad, but it was really frustrating to suddenly just run into that at the very beginning of the game when I'm like, I don't really know how this works, and where you're suddenly really eager to get into the story,
and
you're
just dying constantly
over and over, and you can't even get anywhere.
Anyway, I would tend to say the story was good. It was interesting. I liked the sort of creepy fear mechanics about it.
Yes.
Like those were fun. I wasn't a big fan, as I mentioned, of like the haystack rat mechanic. And honestly, being somebody who's like, but rats are good babies, I wasn't the biggest fan of using them as essentially, your dangerous antagonist.
Right.
But I liked that they got their minds back once the macula had resolved itself. So there was sort of an explanation of they were just driven mad by some strange magical thing.
Right.
I also liked that Amicia's mom was a competent, chemist or alchemist that had, essentially trained herself in reference to this macula thing. So I imagine it was a generational thing that had been passed down to her to some degree.
It sounded like she was working with some, other alchemist.
I'm not saying she worked on her own, but I'm saying she started basically as an adult after she had this kid.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And so that's kind of a cool thing.
I would like to know how she knew that, though, that he was going to have the macula?
I was going to say, I imagine there was some sort of a sign, either a birthmark or maybe he was crazy veiny when he was born, who knows.
Mm-hmm. Like there are things about the story that I wish we kind of had more detail about.
That I would like to know more about,
because it doesn't really feel necessarily open-ended, ooh, what's the mystery? And that's kind of cool that there's the mystery. This felt sort of like...
That's the answer.
yeah, like just lacking in that
But I
way.
also, again, didn't understand how basically if the rat thing, if the macula exists and the potion doesn't cure it, then why does, again, we didn't kill the antagonist guy. He was actually a priest, right? Bishop, whatever?
He was Lord Nicholas. He wasn't.
No, the dude with the hat, with the pope hat.
Yeah, I think he was a priest, yeah.
Anyway, so that guy, I was gonna say...
Inquisitor Vitalis or something like that.
Yeah, anyway, so when we finally, like, hit Vitalis again, like, he wasn't dead yet, and things changed. And so I'm like, what changed by sort of basically knocking his cranium a little bit harder that also affected Hugo? And I get that there was some interplay going on between them, like him trying to control the macula inside of Hugo, but also he couldn't. But I also feel like if he would have killed Hugo, since that was the source of it, that he would have lost it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't even know. He seemed like he knew how it worked, but I feel like as a player, I would have liked to know more about it.
Right.
Additionally, like, again, it's like, if you kill him and all the weird, curse of the macula goes away, that's one thing, but I also feel like if we're supposed to be solving it through alchemy and a potion, as the walls dictate, as Mom was working on, why don't we still have to do this after the dude was dead? He literally didn't do anything to Hugo except agitate the magic in his blood by pulling on it with his own magic in his blood.
Right, yeah.
Kind of thing. And so, like, it going away suddenly was weird to me.
Yeah, it's a little strange. Though I will say, so actually one of the things that I thought was kind of fun was actually that I liked Hugo. Like, most of the time, I don't really like a lot of supporting cast members, especially ones where you're basically in an eternal, like, escort quest, basically, with them.
Right.
So it felt basically like, though, that was just, like, the game worked really well with it, rather than you sitting here and having to wait on people and whatever else. Like, Hugo felt kind of more like he was actually a part of it, and sort of, like, necessary to be with Amicia.
Rather than this
independent thing that was fucking in your way.
Or basically, he wasn't written like an object, and I really like that. A lot of escort quests that I've played in various games, it's like the person you're escorting is a weird item to keep from getting destroyed. They're not a person.
Yeah.
And also, I really liked how Hugo was written in general, and also Amicia, because a lot of people write kids poorly.
Oh, God,
Like, if you're on the rest of our channel, there is a lot of talking about how people write kids poorly. Like, I was really frustrated with, juvenile fiction and the way kids were written, even when I was pretty young, like, reading Goosebumps, when I was, like, 11 and 12 kind of thing.
Right.
And, but also just more growing up, and the more I read kids and study literature, the more I'm like, kids are usually written really badly. And also, like, knowing my own young relatives and knowing other younger kids and, like, volunteering in, like, schools and stuff like that, there's this experience of being around kids and going, they always seem to be written, like, way less competent than an actual kid is.
Right.
And I felt like they did a really good job of writing a lot of young people here who were complex, thoughtful, and dealing with a difficult situation in a really good way. And while they had, their emotional experiences, they weren't just making dumb decisions. And, like, I just would love to see a book where the kids aren't the main characters and they're all still that competent, Because that's the only time that I really see that kind of competence is when basically you're ignoring adults. And I liked that both adults and children were competent in here. That felt like a nice balance.
Right.
So that for me.
Yeah, so, well, thank you very much, though, everybody, for joining us. We really appreciate it. This has been super awesome, despite the struggles that we have had. I would definitely recommend probably trying this game for yourself.
If you liked it, give it a shot.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a totally different experience, honestly, playing it.
Yes.
Like I said, I don't know entirely if my experience was completely accurate. Like I said, I am actually kind of curious to see what my experience will be if I choose to go back to it.
And don't have to perform.
Yeah, and don't have to perform. Like, it is a thing definitely to keep in mind. But I do appreciate you guys being along with us for the journey. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, if you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time with us.
Yep.
Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We have some links in the description down below. And it would be super cool, honestly, if you did so, because we have a couple of goals that we're trying to achieve this year, and it would be great if we had your help and support. And I have been Scandal.
In the year of our good Rat King, 2021, we have some goals we'd like to achieve.
No, I think it's actually the year of the ox.
It is the year of the ox this year,
yes.
actually. I was gonna say we have escorted out the year of the rat, and we have the year of the ox. So this was an interesting bridge to play on that.
I know.
And I have been Liz. And it was great playing with you. Bye!